Hi, my name is David Steele. I'm a product manager at Arcturus. Today I want to introduce you to the uCP1020 system on a module. This is an 80 by 80 millimeter module. It's based on the Freescale Core IQ P1020 processor. That's a dual core 800 megahertz part. It's power architecture device, and it's optimized for communications and data applications. So it features up to 3 triple speed Ethernet controllers as well as 2 PCIe interfaces. It's also got a lot of peripheral connectivity, including SPI, I2C, UART, SDHC, and USB. The module itself supports both the memory subsystems and the networking subsystem. So it has the networking PHYs on it, as well as lots of configurable options for memory. So it's got NOR flash, DDR3S DRAM with hardware ECC error correction. It's got eMMC, and on the back it's got SPI flash. So to connect the module into your application or into the host board, there's a 120-pin high-density board-to-board connector. And the cool thing about this device is all of the parts are extended temperature. So they support a temperature range of -40 to +85 Celsius. And that would be a junction temperature range of slightly above that as well. That means that this is a really good device for industrial applications that don't want any moving parts, such as a fan. So an application like that might be something like an IoT gateway, which we have here. And this IoT gateway also has a mini PCIe Wi-Fi card. So we could be aggregating communications from a bunch of Wi-Fi based sensors on a network, then encrypting that information and then sending it upstream using one of the several network connections. Now, if you had a mobile application, such as a remote site or even perhaps something like a public transit bus, you might want to use 3G or cellular connectivity, and that's when you can use something like this, which is a mini PCIe 3G data modem. So we do provide a development kit with this board and module. The development kit includes the module, includes a host board right here, and the host board breaks out the peripheral interfaces into the standard connections that you can use for evaluation. So in this case, we've got the network interfaces, USB, SDHC, we've got some I/O, push buttons and LEDs, PCIe, serial UART, USB, and of course power. The board support package is available as well. So Linux BSP access to that comes with the development kit, and the modules do come preloaded also with a demo of our Arcturus configuration middleware. So it's a web-based driven system, and it's really easy to get set up out of the box. So I can show you how to do that now. Actually, I'll just use this little gateway device, which is just the module and the host board just inside an enclosure. So I'm just going to power on the device here. And then I'm just going to take the network connection from my PC right here, and I'm going to plug it into the LAN port. And the LAN port's distinguished because it's got a DHCP server running on it. So my laptop will then get a DHCP lease, and then I can connect back to the web server inside the device. So there we go. We can just see my LAN is now connected, and I know that the IP address here of the device is 192.168.154.1, so I'm just going to connect back to that, and there we go. It's brought up the credential screen. So why don't we just jump into my laptop and I can show you the configuration pages from the web UI. So here we are at the login page. I'm just going to click on the login icon and enter the default password admin. This will bring me to the home page of the web UI. This shows some basic information about the device, including the LAN and WAN IP address. It's also got a wizard to help you set things up. If I click over onto the basic page, we can see some of the additional configuration settings, including your settings for your WAN connection, and also the DHCP server, which I mentioned before, which is running on the LAN side. I can show the DHCP range of IP addresses that I'm providing, the lease time, as well as anything that I want to set up as a MAC reservation in the DHCP client table. We've also got NTP, a lot of other services as well that are on the device that you can enable or disable depending on the configuration that you require, like SSHD and Telnet. Of course, remote syslogging and syslogging. And in this case, I mentioned earlier that we have a mini PCIe Wi-Fi card, and under the WLAN settings is where I would set that card up for the configuration that I wanted. Go over to the advanced settings. I'm going to see some of the more advanced routing information that's available, including the routing table here. The admin settings include the ability to upload new firmware to the device, new binary firmware, reset or factory reset the device, back up and restore the configuration. The middleware is based on a management information database, so you can back that database up and upload it. There's also some diagnostic tools, including a ping tool, as well as a capture diagnostic information. Provisioning, which allows you to go out and remotely retrieve a secure provisioning file and then configure the device automatically remotely. And in the status tab, you can see the system interfaces as well as just a web tool into the system log. So as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward router gateway kind of web UI interface, and that's what this demo is meant to show you, some of the capabilities of our management middleware. So that's a quick introduction into the uCP1020 system and module. Hope you found it informative. If you do have any further questions or need to get a hold of us, please check out our website. It's www.arcturusnetworks.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and we sure hope we can help you be successful in the marketplace. Thank you.